everyone, my name is Layla. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm coming at you with a reading Alice in Bookland's Favorite Books vlog. And I am super excited. If you don't know already, Alice from Alice in Bookland is a fellow booktuber that I have buddy read with this past month, and now we are doing a collab where I'm reading 3 of her favorite books and she's going to read 3 of my favorite books. So I will leave her channel as well as her video of reading my favorites linked down below. And now I'm going to get into the TBR of what she wants me to read. So the first book that I'm going to be reading this week is Get a Life, Chloe Brown, because she had asked me if I ever read the Brown sisters because she knows I love romance. And I actually have read Take a Hint, Danny Brown, which is the sequel to Get a Life, Chloe Brown. And it wasn't my favorite thing ever, but in her opinion, Chloe Brown is better, and so she wants to see if I like it. And yeah. Chloe Brown is about a woman named Chloe Brown. She has chronic pain, and she's also a very safe person when it comes to playing the game of life. And something happens that makes her really want to get a life and really do things differently and get out of her comfort bubble. And then she winds up enlisting Red, who is a handyman with tattoos, a motorcycle, and more sex appeal than 10,000 Hollywood heartthrobs, in order to help her go through her list of things that will help her to get a life. The next book I will be reading for this vlog is Bunny, and I've heard a lot about this book. Alice says it is like the weirdest book ever, but if you know that you're just getting the weirdest book ever, she says it's like a fever dream, and if you know that, then you'll really like it and enjoy it and appreciate it. And I know nothing. I think it kind of has cult vibes. I think I've heard that before, but besides that, I know absolutely nothing about this book. I think it's horror, and I know that everybody's just said it's super weird, so yeah, I'm just gonna go in blind with that one. And finally, the last book that I will be reading for the purpose of reading Alice's favorites is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And Taylor Jenkins Reid is Alice's favorite author of all time. Like, she talks about her all the time and she loves all of her books. And The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is her favorite book of all time, which is why I'm saving it for last. So that's like the big shebang that'll end the vlog. And all I know is that the woman has literally been married 7 times. I know that some people have cried reading this book, and I know that a lot of people love this book. All the times that I've heard about this book on BookTube, I have never heard anyone say anything bad about it, actually. Have I ever actually seen someone rate it less than 5 stars? I don't think so. So I'm intrigued about that one. And there's also supposed to be a lot of romance in it, and we all know I love me a good romance. So those are the 3 books that I will be reading for the purpose of this vlog. And Get a Life, Chloe Brown, I probably will start today. We were going to start this in August, but it's only July 29th. Like, it's like, what, 2-3 days early? It's fine. It's fine. But we will start our buddy read on August 1st. Oh, we will also be buddy reading a book called The Woman in the Window. And like I said, that will start August 1st. And I don't remember anything about this book. All I know is that I had it on my Goodreads, like, TBR, and she found it on there, and she was like, yeah, I want to read that too. Do you want to buddy read a thriller this time? Because last time we buddy read a romance. And I was like, yeah. So we will be buddy reading that. All I know is that it's a thriller, and I think, if I'm just going off the title, I'm going to guess that a woman sees something that she wasn't supposed to see. I could be completely wrong, so don't quote me on that. But that will be a part of this vlog as well. I probably won't finish that in this vlog, but it will be read. Now, on to other books that I will be reading. Really. Construction. Anyway, it's okay because I'm about to close out this clip. I will be reading Don't Miss It by Reggie Joyner and Kristen Ivy. This I actually got from my church, and I wanted to start working with the children around next month because they have a volunteer orientation thing next month, and then I'll be able to work with the kids. And I was like, is there anything you want me to pray over or read in order to prep me for working with children? And so they gave me this book. It's actually a parenting book that they usually give to new parents, but I guess I can learn from it too. So it's just super short. It is less than 100 pages. It's 78 pages. And it's always like this image type of thing and then actual text on that side. So I'm excited about that. And I will be reading one more book that is also a buddy read. Again, I probably won't finish this during the vlog either, but I will definitely get at least a decent amount into it, I'm hoping, because the font is really big, but you'll see that in the next clip because I did get that with a friend as a blind date with a book, and I'm super excited about that. Again, that book and the book for the blind date thing will not be the focuses of this video, but if I talk about it, you know what I'm talking about. But first, before I start reading Chloe Brown or doing homework or anything like that, I'm gonna take a nap. So, cue the clip of us opening the blind date with a book. And we got Blind Dates with Books. This book is described as impressionistic, haunting, unforgettable characters, spectacular, mothers and daughters, simple yet profound, deeply moving, and subtly powerful. You excited?
Yeah.
Alright, you can open it. Oh, it's white. I've never heard of this before. It's called My Name is Lucy Barton by Elizabeth Strout. And it's a Pulitzer Prize winning author of Olive Kitteridge. Seems like the font is so big. You see that?
Yeah, it's not a very big book. Like, dense.
Yeah, that's
It
nice.
feels like it's spaced out a lot. And it's only
209 pages.
Yeah.
What do you want to start it?
Maybe today's what, Thursday? So tomorrow night we can start reading it.
I thought.
And we can try to have it finished in 2 weeks. By the beach trip.
Yep.
Okay.
We can do it.
Woot woot.
Woot woot.
Oh, that's weird. Is yours cover page a little shorter?
Yeah, I don't really like it when books do that. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And even if I don't like it, it'll be easy to get through because the font is so big. But there we go. First blind date with a book.
Just embracing somebody else, no matter who they are.
Hey guys, I'm about to head over to my mom's house, so I'm gonna update one more time at my place before I go over there. I started Get a Life Chloe Brown last night. I had a migraine, and I tend to read when I have migraines because then I am keeping myself busy doing something, because if I can't sleep when I have a migraine, I don't want to just sit there doing nothing. And this way I'm not on electronics, I'm still like activating my mind, all of that stuff. So yeah, I had a migraine and I was reading late at night. I had a migraine like all day yesterday. Anyway, oh yeah, this is day 2. By the way, it is Friday. I started yesterday on Thursday. Me casually stating the obvious. But yeah, I got to page 120 of this book, and oh my gosh, I really like it. I went in with like really low expectations, but this, oh my gosh, sometimes I forget I'm reading romance. Like, I'll just be like so in tune with their banter and how they talk to each other. I'm just like, what's he gonna say next? What's she gonna say next? And then I forget that they're eventually gonna like get together, and like that's where this is going. But oh my gosh, I really like it. And I really like how the characters think about each other, which you can see in the first couple pages of the book. So I'll read you some quotes that I really like. All right, so the first quote was that, so Talia Hibbert was describing how Red views Chloe's voice, and it said, her voice was sharp and expensive, like someone had taught a diamond how to speak. And I'm like, that is so cute. And later on in the book, it talks about how Chloe sees Red, and it said that she saw him as poetry, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. But like, even though those things are like really deep, this is a really lighthearted book. I love lighthearted romances so much. It is so funny. Their banter is hilarious. Chloe is so rude. It is so funny. But my thing, she doesn't even know that she's being rude. And like, she's understandably rude because she's in pain a lot of the times because she has fibromyalgia and chronic pain and things like that, and so she's constantly on medicine or in pain or needing someone to help her with things, and you know, I understand that, but it is just so funny. Oh my gosh. And I love, like, you can see from the cover that Chloe is a plus size woman, and the way that Red describes her as beautiful and gorgeous, and her face is amazing, and her body's amazing, and just everything about her appearance is like just for him. I love that plus size women are being described like that in books. Like, Talia Hibbert is doing such a great job. I feel as though we need more books like this that describe bigger women as beautiful and gorgeous and amazing and appealing, and I really love that aspect of the book so much. Like, so much. It has a special place in my heart, and I breezed through this book. Like, I breezed through it. I was gonna keep reading, but then I was like, I have class at 8:30 in the morning, like Zoom, but I have class at 8:30 in the morning. I need to go to sleep, but I didn't go to bed till like 3 something. Which, yeah, I was not expecting like this book at all. I was just expecting to have to push through it, but like I said, I read it just literally for like a few hours last night, already on page 120. There are 360 something pages, so I should definitely be able to finish this soon, and I am super duper excited about it. I really like this book. Oh my gosh. And hello everyone. Sorry about this angle. It is Sunday now. I had a great day at church. It was a great sermon and great music as always, and just really feel the presence of God there. It is so much fun. But yeah, I am coming to update you because I finished Get a Life Chloe Brown, and oh my gosh, Alice did me a favor with this one, because I honestly never would have picked this one up if she hadn't told me to, and it was so good. So good. I mean, ooh, I love the banter. I love both characters so much, like so much. And I love that they both had to grow, and they both had new things to learn, and I love that there's a cat in here. I'm such a cat person, but I'm allergic to cats. But yeah, and the book was so floppy too, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it was just so good. I loved it. I really, really loved it. And I would, oh my gosh, I love this book now. I would definitely recommend it. Like, if you like romance, if you like banter, if you like growth arcs, if you like, I don't know, the fact that she has fibromyalgia and chronic pain, so you can see from a new perspective the fact that this is a biracial couple. Our main character is black and she is plus size. Oh, and let me tell you how much I love how she's described as beautiful and gorgeous and all that stuff. I'm like, yes, 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 this is exactly what we need. And I just love this book so much. Like, I will be thinking about this couple. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And like, anybody who knows me knows that I'm a list maker, so the fact that lists were like a vital portion of this book is everything. I really enjoyed this book, and I could gush about this for like the next 20 minutes, but I won't. You're welcome. And I will hopefully start Bunny tonight, if I can find it for free, and if not, then I'll just pay for it. But yeah, I will start the ebook of Bunny tonight. I don't know why I pointed at this, but I will start the ebook of Bunny tonight, and I'm just super excited to keep reading books that Alice recommends, because clearly she has at least some good taste. Oh, and I forgot to say that Chloe Brown is a 4 out of 5. keep the Batman shirt. Today is Monday and it is my last day of my final summer class, and once this class is over, I will officially be a junior in college. Eee! I'm super excited about that, starting junior year in the fall. But yeah, so if I seem like I'm in an extra good mood, that would be why. And so I started Bunny last night, and I'm only like 14, 20 pages in max. And in my opinion, well, this is just me. I don't get it. I don't, I'm just not comprehending anything. I don't know if my brain's not interpreting the writing style, or if my brain just isn't connecting with the story. Like, I don't think that this is the story's fault in and of itself. I just think that this is definitely not something I'm used to like reading about. And I know Alice told me to go in like not expecting to really understand anything, but I'm just like, but I don't get it. Like, I'm just trying to understand, and my brain isn't comprehending the fact that I'm not supposed to understand anything. So I'm still over here trying to understand, knowing that the whole point is to not understand, which is completely my own fault. But yeah, I'll keep reading it, but I don't know how well that experience is gonna go. Hello, it is Tuesday now, and I'm lying in bed because I'm tired, and hopefully you are seeing me in much better quality now because I got a new phone. And my one request for a phone when I was looking for it was that I had a great camera so I can make quality content that is worthy of you guys. And thank you for all who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, you can do that down below and hit the like button, comment, all of that fun stuff. But yeah, so I just finished Bunny, and overall, I give it a 2 stars. I definitely think that the audiobook is the way to go because I switched to the audiobook yesterday because I had gotten to page 30 and I was like, I can't read this. My brain, it was just like not wanting to read that book for some reason. So I audiobooked it, and it made so much more sense when I was audiobooking it because, like, in the beginning, main character's like, oh, they call each other Bunny and their voices are so annoying. And I was like, that's a bit judgy, up until I heard the narrator like doing their voices. And I was like, that's quite understandable. Quite understandable how she's annoyed by their voices. And I loved the narration. Like, honestly, the narration for this book, I rate 5 stars. The way that she was able to make all of the bunnies, like the bunny girls' voices, sound basically the same but with very nuanced differences was amazing. And I really did understand the story and was able to picture it more with the audiobook. So that's just my advice for the way to go to read this book. Anyway, I only rate it a 2 star because of my personal preference when reading books. I feel as though if you really like weird books to where sometimes you don't really know what's going on half the time, or if you're okay with like horror-ish stuff that's not really scary, then I think that is the way to go for you. Like, if you like paranormal, that's the word. If you like paranormal things, yeah, for me this just wasn't my cup of tea. It's not what I normally read, and it's not something that I would go out of my way to read under any different circumstances other than filming this vlog for Alice's Favorites. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. I didn't really like what the women were wanting to do with the bunnies. That'll make sense if you've read the book, but I was like, that's not okay. But yeah, besides that, like, it's a very unique writing style. Like, if you want a writing style that you've never read before, I also do recommend this book. It just personally wasn't for me. So now I'm going to start Alice's favorite book of all time. She rants about this book all the time, and this author is her favorite author ever. And the book is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I have seen so many booktubers talk about this book, and I've only seen one out of like 10 say anything bad about this book. Like, I've only seen one person not rated 5 stars. So I'm going into it with high expectations. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what this book is about besides like a woman and how she's been married 7 times. So I'm excited and I'm going to read the ebook of that. Evelyn Hugo is so beautiful. I'm on page 164 and I just found out like something about like the love of their life and I'm like, oh no. It's so beautiful. It's like breaking my soul right now because I'm like, it's so beautiful. It's so heartbreaking at the same time. Ooh. Because like in the beginning, they're like, who was the love of your life? And then that question was just answered. And it's like, it's breaking my soul. But I like, this is, honestly, 5-star vibes. 5-star vibes. I've told Alice that I'm loving it. I haven't told her that it's 5-star vibes yet, just in case I change my mind. I don't want to like get her hopes up or anything, but definitely 5-star vibes. Like, I can see myself easily finishing this by tomorrow. And I'm so glad that I waited to read this book last, because if I would have read it first, oh my gosh, I think I might fall into a reading slump after this book, which is good that I'm going to the Christian conference after this. I might take a break from reading. Oh my gosh, this book is so beautiful. It's so beautifully written, and it is filled with amazing, inspiring women of color. Like, oh my gosh, like every woman of color you see, she's like bam, bam, bam. And it's like, yes, honestly. And like the writing style, beautiful, immaculate. Like the way Evelyn Hugo is so eloquent and she tells her story, just like, this is it. You don't get to tell me how my story was. I'm letting you know. And take it how you like it. This is me. And I'm just like, yes, honestly, yes. And like Evelyn Hugo is such an inspiring person, like with the actress that she was, and she knew what she wanted. And it's just, it's really inspiring, especially since like I would love to do like musical theater and all of that stuff. I can't say enough good things about this book. I don't have a single complaint. Like, it's been breaking my heart, it's been filling my heart and breaking it and filling it at the same time. And I'm just like, I don't know how you're doing all of this, but like honestly, don't even stop. I am just, this could be one of the best books of the years so far. I'm so in love with everything about this book, and I'm just gonna keep reading it. Yo, so yes, I am on the floor. We're not gonna talk about it. Anyway, it is Thursday, which was the day that I was planning on finishing this book, and I'm on page 433, so I'm like less than 50 pages away, I think, from finishing the book. And I'm on page 433. I legit stopped reading in the middle of the page to update this vlog, because if I'm gonna read what I think I'm about to read, I'm gonna be so, oh my gosh, like our main character is not going to have it if I read what I think I'm about to read. And I know I'm right. I know I'm right when it comes to this, and I'm just like, why? Oh my gosh, Taylor Jenkins Reid is putting me through the ringer right now. I'm just like, no. I literally got up, started pacing, and I was talking to my sister. I was like, I know I'm not about to read what I think I'm about to read. I just know it. Nobody with a soul would do that to their readers, but no. Oh gosh, let me read it really quick and get back to you. And I did it. I read what I thought I was gonna read, and I can't even. I literally can't even. So I'll get back to you after I finish the book. All right, so I did it. It's like, I don't know, an hour later or something like that. And I finished Evelyn Hugo, and I really recommend this book. Like, we all know how much I love unapologetic women in books that are just like so themselves, they don't care. And that's exactly how Evelyn was. She was like, this is my story, whether you like it or not. I did wrong, I did good, and I do it all again. I do it 3 times. And I really love that. I think she's a very complicated character. I think I really love that about this book. Every single character is flawed and complicated. Like Evelyn, Celia, our main character, Monique, Harry, like everybody is just like very flawed and complicated, but inherently good at the same time. Well, except for like a couple of the husbands, I was not feeling them, okay? But I really enjoyed this read. I don't think I would give it a 5 stars just because of like kind of how the ending went. But like it was really good. Like I'm not going to say it was a bad ending. It's just like I don't know. I just go off feelings for 5 stars, and right now I'm not feeling 5 stars, but I think I'm feeling 4.5. I think anything less than 4.5 is a sin for this book, to be completely honest. So yes, I'm going to give this book a 4.5. I think this was a very successful reading vlog. I think that Alice has great taste in books, and I would gladly do this again, to be completely honest. Like, I'm so excited that Alice and I are doing another buddy read this month, and I will leave her channel link down below. If I forget to do that, please somebody call me out on it, because sometimes I just copy and paste descriptions from like my old videos and I forget to add certain things in. But yes, her channel will be linked down below, as well as her video of her reading my favorites whenever that comes out. And yeah, I have absolutely loved this experience, and I finished on time. I finished these 3 books within a week, and I'm like but yeah, as always, I will have my Amazon wishlist, Barnes & Noble wishlist, and Instagram link down below, as well as a few links to donations that you can make to give others the gift of reading. I upload every single Monday, and I hope you have the most fantastic and blessed of days. Bye!